We're here with Jessie Richman in a different booth than normal.
Oh yes,
Ozone booth.
We're here at Ozone at AWSI, and yeah, it's my first year with Ozone, and it's been an incredible ride. One of the kites that I've been riding a lot this year is the Enduro, and we've had the Enduro V4 until just now we have the new Enduro V5, and the Enduro is the do-everything kite. It works really well for big air, free riding, wave riding, foiling. It's a 3-strut kite. With all of the Ozone kites, you have the genetically, I think it's genetically strong, inherently light, something. I need to know that tagline. But basically what it means is Ozone owns their own factory. They have an incredible quality control, and they're able to reduce the amount of reinforcements because everything is made really, really well. So almost all of our kites are incredibly light for their category. And this Enduro is lighter than ever before. It also has a very cool new bridal system, which if you look at this leading edge, I believe this is an 18-point bridal connection across the whole thing, which is a little bit of technology that came from the Vortex. Sorry, we got Gromley in the background just doing what he does best. But so you have the bridles attaching to the entire leading edge, which gives you an incredibly stable kite. This year, we made this even more tuned for big air. Sorry. So the kite not only does everything very well, but it also boosts to the moon, it loops great, and it has that kind of like magic that you look for in a kite. When I go out and I do big jumps, it's always like the challenge of getting the kite right above your head so that when you go up, you go up and not kind of projected in front of you. And this kite tends to get above your head really well. When you're coming down from a jump, you get that extra little float on the bottom. So this has been a really fun kite to ride. I'm gonna be using this for almost everything this year. Waves, freestyle, big air, unhook tricks. So yeah, the Enduro V5, new and ready to go.
Nice, sweet.
Sorry if that was too long.
No, that's perfect.
There you can see we have the variable bridle setting, which is really cool. You can change from the wave foil setting, the free ride big air setting, and the freestyle setting, all with just one little knot change, and it really changes the way you feel the kite in the bar.
Oh, well. Especially something new. Crush.
All right. We do have, this is the Alpha V3. This is the lightest single strut kite ever made. From every single weight chart we've seen, we've weighed a lot of kites, we've looked at everybody's stats online, and from our research, there isn't a lighter single strut kite. It's very comparable to no strut kites, honestly.
So what's the secret to making it so light?
So we have Ultra X on the leading edge, which is the Ozone's high performance Dacron. And this paired with a really, really, really huge reduction in reinforcements. It's not that it isn't a strong kite, it's just that the way that Ozone makes kites, they're able to reduce material in so many different places. It's born light, genetically strong. Sorry, that was the tagline I was looking for. But yeah, just by Ozone being able to trust their factory so well. They know, they own the factory, everybody there makes exclusively Ozone products, so you're not worried about somebody at the factory shifting something without you knowing, which happens all the time. So they're able to make kites with as little reinforcement as possible.
Cool, sweet, it looks really nice. Can't wait to try one.
Dude, that thing is sick. It's super fun. Then we have the Vortex. Do you know the Vortex? You know the Vortex. This thing's been selling really well this year. This has the Ultra X reinforced material paired with the beautiful golden Alula. This was built to be the king of the air, big air, double looping kite, but as everyone started riding it, we realized it was just incredibly fun for everyone. It makes boosting and kite loops really easy, and just kind of, it helps somebody be better. So if you're just getting into kite loops or if you're trying to do double kite loops, this thing is awesome. This is where we created that 16-point bridle system, which just gives you that incredibly rigid feel in the bar, super direct when you pull the kite, and it just, I don't know, this kite is magic. It comes alive, and yeah, I highly recommend you try this one. Then we also have right here the new Matrix foil, and this is really cool. Like I said, Ozone owns their factory, so it took us a little bit of time to teach everybody in the factory how to make carbon, but now this is the second version of foils coming from Ozone, and they are on it. They've totally nailed it. This one right here is the 750 MA with the 210 wing, and this is what I've been using for all of my foiling, for wing foiling. It is just phenomenal. I feel like the trend is going more towards a medium aspect just because it still has a lot of glide. You can still pump it, but it's just funner. It's more forgiving. It's quicker. It's like maneuverable. So riding waves, riding swells, just going out there and carving turns. It's incredibly fun. We have a whole new ecosystem here that is going to be around for a long time with Ozone, and this is really well put together. There's all of the hardware. It's complete carbon build with titanium hardware, so there's no corrosion. The mast to fuselage here, that thing, you undo these screws, there's no whacking it. It just slides right up, right down, always. And yeah, this is a really fun range. It'll go from 1600 down to a 650, I believe, or 625. And we have more ranges in the pipeline.
Very cool. Cheers. Thanks, Jesse.
Thank you. That work?
That's perfect.
Awesome. Sweet.
All right.